So Indian biopharma industries, if you look at it, so we generate close to 70 billion in the last year. And most of the products comes from in terms of vaccines. And India is a very robust industry in vaccines. Okay. So throughout the year, the market is not at all reduced. So most exported vaccine is the hepatitis vaccine from our country. And also a lot of other vaccines that we are generating in our industries. And the therapeutic proteins. Okay, so a lot of monoclonal antibodies, streptokinase, and so a lot of other molecules also which are selling both in India and abroad. And some diagnostic kits. Okay, like they call that glucose measurement kit, like so cholesterol measurement kit, and all that. Plus a lot of statins. Okay, cholesterol reducing drug molecules will largely manufactured in our country. So if you look at the Indian biopharma exports, so major generation again comes from the pharmaceutical drug molecules, followed by chemical drug molecules and API. API means is called active pharmaceutical intermediates. So these are the molecules which can be converted into any other potential drug molecules. Okay. So that also we are selling quite a bit. Okay. And some part in surgicals and plus Ayush and herbal products also we are exporting a lot in this one. So this is the major 4 areas in which we are generating money in terms of biopharma and surgicals. So what are the advantages of Indian pharma industries? Why it is developing quite fast and making among all industries, biopharma industries is quite important because compared to Western countries, so the cost of R&D is much lower in India compared to Western countries. For example, the kind of salary you given to the manpower is cheaper. Okay, the land, electricity, all other things are much cheaper compared to the Western countries. And also, since because of our population, we have a large pool of people. So many scientists, engineers have been graduated every year. So we have a good pool of manpower. Manpower is not a difficult at all. And also, we have a lot of institutional infrastructure. Okay, so we want to set up an industry. So you don't have to really go and set up in a. You don't have to look for a place and do all these things. There are a lot of institutes. So which offers your startup gains. Okay, so you can go and give a proposal, so you can get some seed fund, and then you can start a buy incubator in an institute, and then you can do it and do it. So that's more. A lot of institutes have been started now in the country, creating this institutional infrastructure to the new entrepreneurship, startup and biotech industries. And we also have a large diverse field of patient. Okay, so even if you look at the diabetes or cancer in India, so it's the causes for the diabetes and cancer is entirely different for different people coming from various parts of the country, which is not so in case of US. Okay, so here the lifestyle, kind of food that they eat, the climate. Okay, so all these are entirely different from even in South India. If you look at the kind of food we eat in Kerala, Andhra, and Tamil Nadu, they're entirely different. Okay, the kind of amount of sugars we eat, everything is different, lifestyle is different. So the kind of patient pool you get is very broad. Okay, so you can really do a lot of systematic analysis of the molecular basis of disease for several diseases in our country. Okay, and one of the potential disease that people are looking at is also ulcers. Okay, so the different kind of ulcers and the basis for the ulcers is also quite different for various patients from different parts of our country. And India is also a big base for clinical trials. Okay, it's because again the economics is involved. It's quite cheap here compared to other places. So some of the top biopharma companies in India: Sun Pharmaceuticals, Reddy's Labs, Cipla, Biocon, Torrent, Lupin, Zydus, Arvind Pharma. So most of them produces biotherapeutics or biopharmaceuticals, antibodies. Okay, and some of them do vaccines and other conventional normal drugs like antibiotics and diabetic molecules. The second, what we are most concerned is the Indian bio-agri industry. Okay, so Indian bio-agri industry, the market for India is around close to 50 billion US dollars for this year, 2022. And the most strongest potential for India is the developing of BT crops. Okay, so India ranks 5th in the world in BT crops cultivation. So, for example, out of this 50 billion US dollars, almost 30 billion US dollars primarily comes from BT cotton seeds alone. Only cotton alone, we get around 30 billion US dollars per year. Okay. So this BT cotton project was initiated in 2002. Now we have around 83 BT cotton hybrids developed in the country by 2016 to 2018. And we also venturing a lot into biopesticides and biofertilizers, instead of chemical fertilizers. So we try to make use of either products from bioorganisms or microorganisms, or certain microorganisms will act as a biopesticides, which kills a lot of pests and insects in the agriculture fields. So currently in the agriculture industry in the country, so we are also looking at a lot of genetically modified vegetables. In addition to cotton, we're also looking at brinjal, mustard, and potato, and so on. A lot of intensive research is going on to develop these kind of products. So these are some of the important Indian bioagri industries which generates revenue. Okay, Rashtriya Seeds at AP and Godrej Agrovet in Mumbai. Okay, and the National Agro Industries, HPC Biosense, North Biosense. Most of them are involved in either developing organic fruits, vegetables, manure, or making a hybrid variants of plants which are resistant to drought, disease, as well as to salt. Okay, these are the various kinds of products that countries developing in the bioagriculture industries. Third one is what we are emphasizing more is on biofuels. Okay, so biofuels is well established in many foreign countries, and Brazil is the #1 in producing bioethanol blending into the petrol or diesel. Okay, so this is called the EBP in India, which is called Ethanol Blending Program in India. So by this year end, the government wants to have a 10% ethanol blended diesel, and the target is around to reach 20% blending by 2030. So GE Energetic Biofuels and Reliance Biofuels are the major industries which are involved in the production of biofuel and bioethanol. Okay. So apart from bioethanol, there are a lot of other biofuels like microbial production of hydrogen, methane. Okay. Yeah. A lot of other things also people are looking at into producing. So this last one is called what you call as the bioinformatic sector in the country. So actually this is start going well as expected by connecting both IT industries and biotech industries. Actually, it should go in that way, but somehow it is not driving in that direction. So bioinformatics accounts for it's almost like 2% of Indian investment in the global market. So it is quite easy when compared to other biotech industries. Even a smaller setup can venture into bioinformatics. Only thing you need a lot of mind power and computational techniques. Then you can develop a lot of programs and tools which can be sold to other countries also. So now what happens is that in many big pharmaceutical industries like Cadila, Reddy, they have inbuilt bioinformatics groups. So they generate tools what is required for their own company. Okay, so this is another way of growing bioinformatics within the big pharmaceutical companies. The last part is that bioindustry segment. So apart from all that, so what we normally use manufacturing and selling of biocatalysts like industrial enzymes, like pectinase used in juice industries, okay, and amylase used in bread and baking industries. Okay, so protease and lipase are used in detergent and other industries, and so on. So it's a lot of enzymes applied to food processing, textile, other nutrition. Okay. And also, in addition to the enzymes, we also do a lot of food.
Institute Innovation Cell. I thank Dr. Satyanarayana N. Gummadi sir for a very informative and very lengthy, interesting lecture on opportunities in biotechnology and case study on biopolymer production. On this very special day, October 1st, India Startup Day, sir was giving a lot of information regarding the startup schemes and institutions, companies who are supporting for these activities. I think participants might have got a very fruitful session. In future also, we can continue the session if we like to extend more. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your kind participation.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir may kindly leave now. I have a small formality in getting the attendance all. Participants, can you please have you all registered your attendance?
Ma'am, I just joined the meeting.
I didn't get. Abhishek, while joining the meeting itself, you have registered.
No, I
No.
haven't registered, ma'am. I joined the meeting.
Yeah, Arvind. Arvind, are you here?
Ma'am, you have to turn on the poll, I think.
Yeah, I'm not getting the poll. I'm getting only the question and answer. Can I type the question?
But I don't know whether everyone can answer through that way. Can you try, ma'am, please?
Can you please try? I'm not getting polling option. I get only question and answer. One more, I'll tell you. That notes, something is notes. Two option only I'm able to see.
I don't know, ma'am. Polling is turned off. I don't know what happened.
Even in your system, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I try with question and answer?
Yes, ma'am, please try.
I will just some 1 minute. Then have you all got feedback about this lecture? Are you able to see?
No, ma'am.
No.
So can I leave the meeting?
Sir, Gummadi sir can kindly leave.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Ma'am, can you try?
Yeah.
Try to add poll now.
Poll now. Let me try. Yeah, I'm able to get now.
Okay.
Have you got it?
Ma'am, have you shared?
I took the polling, then I took new,
Okay.
then I
Okay.
typed it. I typed
Okay.
that, what is that?
Then you have to click start polling.
Start polling option, 1 minute.
Towards the bottom, there will be a start polling.
Portal,
Start polling. Towards the bottom of the page, right side,
right
start
side,
polling or
that is
something.
not active. Add, I have to give anything?
Ma'am, is your question is visible in the top side? like one
Oh.
dot.
Ah.
Your question, is it visible there?
No.
Then your question is not posted, ma'am.
I think
After typing the question, you have to click add.
add 1 minute.
Yeah.
Add.
Yes, ma'am.
I have added. I think now it is visible now.
No, ma'am. Then you have to start polling something. One option is there in the bottom. Start polling or something. Share polling. Something. Option is there.
No. Gokul, can you press? The Gokul is coming. Let me check.
Okay.
I'm using his laptop, but he's telling that start polling. No. The polling I have taken. Okay. Then I took poll after new, no polling. Then we have to take new.
Yeah.
Then I
Then you have to
taken-
type the question.
Yeah.
Any pop-up came, ma'am?
Ah,
Like you
then
want to
after
delete
that,
something?
add. No. After question, I have to do add.
Yes.
Then I added.
Then in the bottom, as
In
it's shown in the top side.
It is showing something.
Okay. Then bottom side, right corner, one option will be there, like start polling, share polling, something.
Open poll.
Now open.
Open poll. That yeah. That's it.